It is directly opposite this bench where I'm sitting. The Sergeant Godfire, Wolverine, Surrey Yeoman, killed in action, Hazebrouck, France, 24th May 1940, aged 22 years. These are British heroes. That there is the Kashatum Beaches post office. An ordinary bench on the street is not just ordinary. It means something in the British Empire. So look at it. People just look at some things and just go by without noticing the significance of that item. As I walked along the street, this British street, across the road is a bakery that I've always bought some nice bread from. It is not well known by other people, but I discovered it during my walks going around. So it is a place that I usually go to and buy some bread and maybe pies, something good for breakfast if I need to. So my walks have actually come up with something significant or important. This one next to me is a bus stop. It has got no shed because there's no room for them to build a shed here. But if you go to most bus stops, you find that there is a shed for people to sit on when it's raining or there's too much sun or something like that. There's always a shed. But so many incidents have happened to me at some bus stops. I'll tell a story about them. For now, just enjoy my walk video. I'm beginning to realize that I'm getting better with these walks. So I encourage any people of my age, the over 50s, to start walking. It really helps. However, I still have to do something about my tummy. My tummy is still big. I will do extra chair exercises to make sure that I get rid of this tummy, my tummy and chest. Top of the devil. There's a bus. The buses are so regular and very reliable in England. You cannot go without a bus. You cannot fail to travel when you're in England because of no bus. There's always a bus.
If you are in an emergency, then you can call out a Uber or a taxi. But that is not necessary if you are planned. If you have planned your journey, you can travel very well. You see, the roads are well paved. Look, that motor, scooter mode. Someone can ride this off the road. It's on the pavement safely. So if I happen to get old and I happen to get a scooter as well, I'll ride on this pavement. But this is something that we need to learn. Even in Africa, we can have some of these pavements done like this, paved well. Then you know that people are well served. They'll pay their dues, they'll pay their taxes, because you provide the service. It's the service that people want. And it's difficult now for people in Africa because service is not provided. When you see a journalist in Africa, listen to what they say and the way they show you and think about it. This is another bus stop, but it's closed because there's some construction work going on there. So, and you notice that this bus stops, there's always a number of the bus. It's the route number, and there is a bus. It's 154. That's the number written at the bus stop to indicate that this is the number of the bus that will pick you from there to any destination along the route of 154. Wherever there's 154, it will pass through there. So the best thing when you're traveling in the UK is to download the app, the bus app. It's a London bus app. It's very efficient. It will tell you at a bus stop that at that bus stop so many buses are coming, or if there's a single bus like this one here, but there are other bus stops where they combine with other buses going to different routes, but they have a common piece of that route. You'll find that there are 2 or 3. So the bus system is very efficient and very reliable in London. And the ambulance service, you heard that sound. The ambulance service is also very efficient. You call for an ambulance, it will be there within minutes if they are not busy. If they are busy, they can be delayed, of course, but it will come. It does not ignore any incidents. Once you've called them, they'll come. As long as you've given the right address, they'll get there. And I'm told now, if you're wearing an Apple Watch or you're wearing an iPhone or a mobile phone, if you have called them from your number, they'll check you using that number wherever you are. So it's a very efficient system. However, some pavements are so narrow that 2 people cannot meet, one has to wait for the other one to pass before they go through. Like this one, I'm going to. This one is very wide, but this one so narrow. I even get scared that a huge vehicle like a bus or a lorry can bump you from behind if you're not looking and you're walking along the edge of this pavement. You never know. These things are possible, but they've never happened in my experience. But such a narrow pavement can lead to so many accidents. You never know. I've had that walk now. I have to have my breakfast, medication, then prepare to get to work later on. See you. Thank you for watching. I'm Baba Kobe.